All right, we are here live together. I am Niecy Johnson, so I'm also going to be sharing this, and you guys can share it as well. But let me share in this because I think it'll help a lot of people. So, as I told you, if you're in my challenge group, this is our grocery shopping day, which is step 3 of my personal system for meal prep. So, I'm going to go back. Step 1 is tossing out everything in your drawers, cabinets, refrigerator, pantry. If you don't do that, this whole thing is going to be, you're not going to get the best benefit out of it. So that's step 1. Step 2 is you have to find your meals. So as I mentioned, on Pinterest, YouTube, Google, a neighbor, a friend, from me, there are tons of recipes. There's tons of me. It's out there. If you can't find it, please check in with me in the group, or you can also get me on Facebook. On Facebook, I'm Denise Moore Johnson, Johnsson, no hyphens. All right, so recipes, you got to get them. You got to plan out your meals. And so I wanted to show you this. This is going to be backwards, but you can kind of see on this side of my book, I actually have my meals listed out. And on this side of my book, I actually have my shopping list. And so my meals are listed out, and I also have, actually, that's not the right page. Here's the right page, so that you can actually see it. So on this side, where my finger is moving, you can see backwards meal plans. And on this side, it is my shopping list. So you can see all this stuff on my shopping list. So in the group, in the challenge group, and this is one of the things that you get as far as, this is one of the benefits you get for being in my challenge group. You will get a sample grocery list. You will get meal plan or 2. You will also get recipes, because I really want to help you guys think through some of this stuff. And you might not use all of it, but at least you can use it as a guide. All right, so here's the big thing. Before I walk in the grocery stores, you can see right there, I'm here at Safeway. For those of you who have Safeway near you, I go to either Safeway, or there's Fred Meyer or Kroger, which has a lot more things there. So it just depends on what I'm trying to do. That depends, or like what type of shopping I'm doing that week. That drives what grocery store I go to. But here's the deal. I only go to one grocery store when I'm doing my shopping that week. I may go to another grocery store, but it's on a different week. I'm serious. That's one of the things, and this is my recommendation, which I know probably a lot of people would disagree with me, but this is just what I do. I do not go to multiple stores to save money. I just don't, because my time is, I just have such limited time. So by the time I figure out, I don't know, soap is on sale at Walmart, and such is on sale at Safeway, and I'm going like 4 different stores. That's part of the reason why it takes people so long to do their grocery shopping. I go one place. That's it. Once I leave that store, I'm completely done. So that's a tip that I will give you, or another way of thinking about it. So the other thing, and this is really, really key, I write down what my meals are, and I mentioned this before, what I want to eat that week, and it's for the whole week, and that's breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks for the entire week. And then based on that, I come up with my grocery list, and also recipes, as I mentioned. So this week, I'm going to share with you what I'm making this week. I'm making baked spaghetti, and I purposefully do not make regular spaghetti, because I need something quick that I can go in. It looks like lasagna that I can just go in and cut and like dip out with a spatula, put it on my plate, put it in a microwave, I'm done. So I'm thinking about all this stuff. I don't want to think about spaghetti, then spaghetti sauce on top, then all this stuff. It's just too much during the week. So I always do baked spaghetti. If I'm doing something quick, that's one of the things I do. And then the other thing I'm doing is I'm doing chicken breasts in a honey garlic sauce. I'm doing tacos with black beans and brown rice. I'm doing chicken and veggie wraps. And I'm doing shrimp stir fry. And then, so those are kind of like my big meals. And then I have string beans with mushrooms, yams, again, brown rice, spinach. And then my snacks are Jell-O, boiled eggs, yogurt. For breakfast, I've got oatmeal, eggs, toast, fruit. Oh, and then I also have pasta salad with chicken. That was another meal that I have. So I've got my snacks. I have celery with peanut butter. So this week I'm going pretty light, like very simple is what I mean. Simple and light, because I've been traveling and it's just so much bad food when you're traveling. So, oh yes, I do have salad. So there you go. So I planned that out. And then on the other side of my paper, as I mentioned, I've got a shopping list, and I purposefully do this side by side. The reason why I do that is because I look at the meal and then I add it to my grocery list on the other side. What the meal is, and then the ingredients or the grocery list on the opposite side. That's very helpful to me. That's how I know that I'm not missing anything. Okay, so I do that. And as you notice, if you heard my tip before, I never, ever, I'm really serious, I do not walk in that grocery store without my list. If I forget it, I get back in my car and I go home and I get it. There will never be a time where I will walk in that store without a grocery list. That's huge. You get more things, you get things you don't need, and you get things you forget. So there you go. And then the other thing I never walk in a grocery store without is a snack. And I also had a meal before I left the house, because I want to make sure that I'm not hungry when I walk in. I have to be full to walk in a grocery store, because if I don't, everything looks good. So those are my tips. I'll meet you on the inside of the grocery store. So I'll be coming with video number 2 in just a bit. All right, love you guys. Hope those tips help. Bye.